Well, first of all, the report that Professor Day has produced about what happened in Rotherham is a terrible account of appalling failure by the council, by the police and other agencies. And it is right that lessons need to be learnt from this, because what we have seen is victims being put through horrific experiences and perpetrators in most cases not being brought to justice, and there can be no excuse for that at all. Obviously, the leader of Rotherham Council has resigned, and I think there will be others who will be looking at their own position as a result of this. Well, Shaun Wright obviously has had an involvement in this, both as his role as a councillor and obviously he's now the Police and Crime Commissioner. It's not my job as Home Secretary to hire and fire Police and Crime Commissioners. The whole point of them is that they're elected by the people, so ultimately it is a choice for the electorate. But I believe his own party, the Labour Party, have called for him to resign. I think he has real questions to answer, and I think in these circumstances he should heed those calls. Well, I think people need to take a very long, hard look at this report. I've been able to read part of this report, and I've seen, frankly, the horrific cases that they have looked into, where young girls who were the victims of the most appalling sexual exploitation and threats of violence, grooming, abuse, and yet their calls for help went unheeded by the council or by the police. I'm afraid this betrays an issue of attitude that was being taken towards these girls. I think there are some real lessons for us to learn here. And I think everybody needs to look at the role that they played in this and at their position.